back, dudes and dudettes. This is obviously one and only crypto enthusiast Light Liger here, and today I'm going to be showcasing you this brand new Commonwealth Ethereum fork. And people who have been subscribers for a longer time remember my reviews on the Commonwealth Dapp on Ethereum Classic, which has been around since 2018 and still accruing dividends for people. And now the project has basically decided to do pretty much a similar contract, more or less, on Ethereum, which will be coexisting with the original ETC contract. So no, they are not stopping working and improving the Ethereum Classic Dapp. Both of these projects are going to be coexisting one aside another and are going to be led by different project leaders, so to speak. And now is a really good time to get into the game while it is on its early stages still. And I'm going to be explaining, obviously, in this video, how does the Commonwealth work, what exactly is it about, and is it a good investment for you? And I'm going to be linking on the corner the videos for the Ethereum Classic version. The smart thing to do is obviously invest on both of them. But let's get started. So first thing you need, obviously, is a Web3 wallet. I am using Saturn Wallet right now because I'm a big fan of it. MetaMask also works, or Trust Wallet. Many options for here. And this is the main homepage of the site, which shows you how much Ethereum is in the vault. So basically how this works is you deposit Ethereum into the vault and you get these tokens. So there's two different tokens. You have the wealth token, which exists on ETC, and it's called eWealth on Ethereum. And right now the price of eWealth is around at 1/10 of a cent. And every time somebody buys the tokens, the token price will go up. This is done by the smart contract. And every time somebody sells, the actual price of eWealth goes down. And from all of these transactions, when everybody sells or buys these tokens, 10% will be served as dividends for the existing holders of the token. And it's a very, very cool system, and it's called proof of weak hands, basically. And the way everything works is as more people come in, more dividends you basically accrue, and you can exit at any point you desire. The Ethereum Classic contract has paid like, I don't know, like $15,000 of dividends so far, and since this is Ethereum, which is such a bigger ecosystem, we can see the current growth to be much, much larger. I wouldn't be too surprised that the Ethereum wallet is going to be doubling up in the next week or so as more whales come into the game. So very important is to get in early on these things. And to be honest, like even if you get late, you can get pretty fair share of dividends for it. And obviously you can always sell your tokens on a higher price. Maybe your buy-in was at 1 cent and then it turns out 5 months later it's at 5 cents. So even if you didn't accrue a lot of dividends, you can still make gains by selling the tokens. So let's kind of look at the, this is the chart here, which kind of like explains a bit of the benefits of Commonwealth versus stocks, pensions, gold, or Bitcoin. It is a very nice investment, and I have made my money back with the Ethereum Classic contract at the moment, and I'm still accruing dividends, by the way. And here it kind of explains a bit of the 10% dividend, which we already kind of went through a second ago. And I'm going to also link the Ethereum Classic versions on the description down below in case you don't want to interact with Ethereum, because remember, the fees are pretty high right now. So what we're going to be going through is into the dashboard, and here is the actual, here where we see our own personal statistics on my own balance. I'm going to be actually moving into the right wallet where I have my tokens. So right now I have 100 eWealth tokens on my balance. Let's actually refresh this so it will show us the actual dollar number. So that is worth of $30. And not too long ago it was at $20. And this is, by the way, like literally 2 days ago, and I have accrued $1.73 by dividends. And you can also compound these dividends, which actually will go straight into the actual balance. So in case you don't want to draw your dividends, you can also use the dividends into your existing balance. So you want to accrue more dividends in the future, you can always move the dividends straight into your eWealth balance instead of withdrawing them. And obviously, because the fees on Ethereum, as I've said, are pretty high right now, you may want to wait for the dividends to kind of accrue. Don't withdraw on a daily basis because you're going to be losing a lot of money on the fees, depending obviously if you're going to be throwing out couple of million, then the $2 don't really matter, guys, right? And if I want to buy the tokens, here I can buy them and here I can sell them if I want to. And as I said, the prices are differing all the time and changing all the time. The numbers we saw in here are different what we saw on the dashboard. So I think the actual numbers are opening on real time, moving on real time. And I also can transfer, if I have a friend, I tell them, okay, if you sign under me, I'm going to give you a $5 bonus. So I'm going to be sending 10 eWealth to him, and I can put the recipient address here, and I can transfer the wealth to them straight. There's also a referral program, which I have my link down below, and you will be getting basically a bonus. It doesn't say how much it is. I'm going to leave the actual rate there somewhere on the chart. I believe it is 5% or 10%. On getting the bonus for your referral. So everything that they invest and buy, you will be getting in terms of eWealth, I believe. Or it's actually going straight to dividends. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm going to leave that actual thing on the description down below. And we can also see the price floor here, your portfolio value, and it also will show you the actual contract balance. The actual contract has been verified, so you can actually go through the contract and see everything about it, read is there anything shady about it. As you see on Etherscan, it's been verified, and the original project has been existing in Ethereum Classic since 2018, and I think they have currently like 15,000 Ethereum Classic locked into the contract, and I think with this sort of a cross promotion, those sums are going to be going up, I believe. And I think these are really good investments for long term. How long does it tell you will you get the investment back? It's hard to say because it can't be actually that long if you invest now because it's still in the promotion phase and we're going to be seeing a lot more people coming in, and because it kind of depends a lot on in what amount you're going to be selling the tokens at. So if I would sell the tokens right now, I would be getting 0.09 Ethereum. But if I would want to buy, the buy and sell up price, as I said, are different from each other. And there's also an inbuilt swapping system here in case you just want to buy Ethereum really cheap and easy. Well, not really cheap, but Changelly is a one project that makes it really easy for you to buy. And these tokens, eWealth and Wealth, are going to be listed on major exchanges in the future. And there's a lot of interesting things on the roadmap. I have kind of talked to the team members, and they got a lot of cool things in the store, which are going to further bring traffic to these dApps. I'm not sure is the Ethereum version even listed on a lot of these Dapp websites, but once it's there, it's going to be accruing more traffic into this website. And they also have a Discord channel, Twitter, and GitHub where you can talk to the project team members and, about all the updates and things that are happening. And one key thing here is that you can't trade eWealth on Uniswap, and that has a lot to do with the functionalities on the code, and it wouldn't really necessarily be that great also for the contract if this could happen, which for reasons which are very technical to explain, which I can't do. But you can obviously ask about them on the actual Discord if you want to. And there's also a chart feature, which doesn't seem to actually show anything right now except the eWealth price, the vault, the dividends that have been paid so far. So already 5.67 Ethereum has been paid, and the project or the contract has been around. Let's actually confirm this when this was deployed. I want to say not too long ago, perhaps. Well, talking about 4 days ago, the contract was basically deployed on the network. So it's still its infancy. That's the time when you want to get into these smart contracts. And if you're interested on the Ethereum Classic version, I'm gonna leave the links obviously in the corner and below in case you're interested. But thanks for watching for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.